was certainly a super day for Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, the two big winners for Super Tuesday. Reaction from both candidates coming up.
And coming off the heels of winning 4 states last night, Democratic candidate Bernie Sanders will be in Maine today for a rally. I'm Kelsey Fabian. I'll have details coming up.
And good morning, everybody. I'm Lee Nelson.
Good morning. I'm Sharon Rose Vasnes. We've got a lot of politics to get to, and we've got a lot of weather to talk about this morning, too. A lot of different things going on out there in different places, Todd.
Certainly is, Sharon. A lot of colors on the radar. Messy mix once again. A lot happening today, and it's going to happen fast. I'll be back with more details on this storm and a look ahead coming up.
Thank you all so much. What a Super Tuesday.
That is Hillary Clinton, of course, addressing supporters in Florida after a successful Super Tuesday for her. She won 7 states. In some, it wasn't even close. Others, like Massachusetts, she won by just 1%. We'll get to Bernie Sanders' results in just a moment.
For the Republicans, Donald Trump claimed victory in 7 states as well. In New England, he took both Massachusetts and Vermont, adding to his win in New Hampshire last month. Texas Senator Ted Cruz took his home state along with neighboring Oklahoma, and a close win overnight in Alaska as well. Marco Rubio notched a win in Minnesota. John Kasich finished second behind Trump in Massachusetts and Vermont, but couldn't pull off a win of any particular state last night. Ben Carson also didn't win any states.
Yeah, now Clinton spoke first last night on her wins, and then Trump followed directly, addressing some of Clinton's statements.
And we know we've got work to do. But that work is not to make America great again. America never stopped being great. We have to make America whole.
She wants to make America whole again, and I'm trying to figure out what is that all about. Make America great again is going to be much better than making America whole again.
Now, as for Bernie Sanders, and we mentioned him at the top, he took home 4 states last night, including Vermont, where he is, of course, senator.
And now he's turning his attention to the future, of course, hosting a rally in Portland later today, as a matter of fact, ahead of Sunday's Democratic caucuses here in the state. Our Kelsey Fabian is outside the State Theater this morning, where that rally will take place, with more.
Good morning, Sharon and Lee. Well, this will actually be the second time that Bernie Sanders has brought his campaign to Portland. He was here back in July, and he hosted a rally at the Cross Insurance Arena in Portland, and it brought in 7,000 people. Now today he's going to be here at the State Theater. The State Theater unfortunately cannot hold quite as many people, but they are expecting a big turnout. As of now, Sanders says he is vowing to stay in the race until his party's convention. Sanders reports that raising more than $42 million in February, that's a good sign that he will have money to go deep into the spring. Sanders will discuss a wide range of issues, including his plan to make public colleges and universities tuitions free, combating climate change, and ensuring universal health care. The event is going to start here at the State Theater at 1 o'clock. The doors open at 11. It is free to the public, but it is a first come, first serve. Now, his appearance here in Portland comes the same week as the Democratic caucus, which will happen on Sunday, with the Republican caucus happening on Saturday. Back to you.
All right, Kelsey, first come, first serve. I would imagine people would start lining up pretty early.
We actually just had the first 2 people start lining up. I asked them what brought them out so early. They said they are Bernie supporters. I asked them if waiting in this rain was worth it, and they said yes.
Out in the cold rain, they are supporters for sure. Super supporters. Thanks, Kels.
Now, Hillary Clinton will not appear in Maine today, but she did have a celebrity supporter campaigning for her yesterday. Olympic figure skater Michelle Kwan stumped for Mrs. Clinton in Bangor, Augusta, then Portland. After ending her skating career, Kwan went on to get a master's degree and worked for the State Department as a senior advisor for public diplomacy. She says Secretary Clinton impressed her with her attention to issues affecting women and children.
As Secretary of State, she established this office that helps women empowerment throughout the world. That is just a slim example of what I saw firsthand.
And Kwan currently organizes the effort to get surrogates out to campaign for Clinton all across the country.
Some other news we're following today. The man charged with manslaughter for the death of a baby in Millinocket last year is out of jail this morning after posting bail. A judge had set Jesse Mackin's bail at $25,000 cash or $10,000 in property. Mackin faces charges in connection with the death of 6-month-old Larry Lord, the son of his girlfriend. Mackin was just arrested last week. The baby's biological father, Anthony Lord, is accused of shooting 5 people and killing 2 of them in 2 northern Maine towns last July.
A man out on bail for a murder charge in Louisiana is currently staying here in Maine. Benjamin William Shaw is charged with the murder of an Air Force airman. Now, he lives in Texas, but his family is in Naples. That's where he's staying. Police in Louisiana say they've been in contact with the Cumberland County Sheriff to check on Shaw until his trial starts. We have reached out to Shaw's attorney. We have not yet heard back.
Now, we often watch a TV show right before bedtime or surf the web on our phones. But did you know that these screens could actually be hurting you and affecting your sleep, even causing long-term illnesses? It's true. I'll explain coming up.
And we're in for another challenging morning commute. We've had a lot of these lately. Messy mixes, rain, freezing rain, sleet and snow. I'll let you know who sees what coming up next. Stick around.